Alright, hello folks, this is Alan recording the part 2 video of his black-red sacrifice deck for Theros Beyond Death best out of 3 traditional. Yeah, it's been a while and I haven't been recording too much, but as you can see this is the deck I drafted. We're basically the red-black deck which is looking to sacrifice a bunch of stuff and kill the opponent outright. So yeah, here's the build. The reason why we're not playing 2 Portents is because it can get pretty expensive pulling off the combo, even though it can be pretty strong with sacrifice. Our only sacrifice synergies are Soul Reaper, Lampad, and Blood Aspirant. What else? We aren't playing Impending Doom because we're not an all-in deck. We're looking to kind of grind the opponent out, even though we are kind of aggressive. We are looking to be a little bit more grindy. No need for 3 Omens since it can get kind of excessive. The Wings of Huberts is kind of like an alternative win condition for us to get past the board stall, so that's very nice. Don't think I need another Manticore. Enough 2-drops. I don't need an Underworld Charger. We already have an Underworld Charger and an Underworld Rage Hound, so we don't need a second Underworld Rage Hound, just because having too many escape creatures can be detrimental. We only have like one way to really mill ourselves, being the Venomous Hierophant. Light Breath, we don't have the best Black Devotion, that's why I'm not playing it, but it would definitely be something I would main deck if I had one. If I had a lot more Black Devotion, but that isn't the case. So yeah, just a fine, okay, black-red sacrifice deck. I was thinking maybe I can even go 16 lands with this deck, since our curve doesn't look particularly high. But we do have things like the Incendiary Oracle, but now that I think about it, I think it's fine cutting one out, maybe fitting in maybe an Underworld Rage Hound for an extra creature that we kind of need. Yeah, let's do the part 2 video, and let's begin. Definitely favoring red a little bit more, but I still think we go 8-8 perhaps, maybe 9-8 to be much more consistent for our mana base. Yeah, maybe 9-7. Never mind. And let's try this new configuration out. Alright, doesn't seem like a bad starting hand. Mogis' favor can deal with a 1 toughness creature. The Aspirant, Omen, Incendiary Oracle looks like pretty nice plays on turn 2. We are on the draw, let's keep this hand. We'll pull again, mulligan's down to 5, okay. So, should be this match should be favored for us, but, you know, you never know. Opponent has tricks up his sleeve, 2 mana Towering Wave Mystic, perfect for our Mogis' favor. I think I'll just play it now. I could just play a 2-drop, of course. I can always Aspirant, maybe sack something the next turn, but I think Mogis' favor here is just very efficient. Opponent's going blue-white, so he's playing the blue-white Flyers archetype. Here, let's think. Could just play the Underworld Charger, could play the Blood Aspirant. Next turn, maybe we can sacrifice something and deal 1 damage to this. Could just Omen the Forge, but we can also do that turn after, so maybe the mana efficiency of Underworld Charger is worth it. I don't care if he mills me, because if he does, that kind of helps fuel our escape for the upcoming escape creatures and for the Mogis' favor, so that isn't actually as bad as it seems. Stern Dismissal to bounce us. Okay. Don't think this makes a big deal. And if he mills me, I guess I can just recast in Mogus' favor. So that's actually good for me that he milled me. So now I can just cast in Mogus' favor for 3 and get rid of his creature. Alternatively, I can just play 2 2-drops. Maybe like Blood Aspirant into Mogus' favor. Actually isn't so bad. So yeah, I think I'll try that. Could just play Underworld Rage Hound, in fact. I don't think he can counter this at 2 mana. So, yeah, let's play the Rage Hound. Don't want to spend my whole turn just casting Mogus' favor. I'll probably do that next turn or use a Blood Aspirant. But for now, I don't mind him attacking and milling me. Towering Wave Mystic is not a card you really want to play in your blue decks. It's not very good. And you don't really want to mill your opponent in this set since you can kind of help them enable escape. Definitely not blocking here because I have a free Mogus' favor to use. And I can use a 2-drop instead. Opponent is trying to be the aggressor when he's playing an archetype that's a lot more controlling. So here, I think it's just an easy Mogus' favor. And then we can exile, I guess, these 2. Then we can move to combat. He probably takes it. Opponents keep up mana. He could have the ambush trick, the Omen of the Sun, but if he does, I guess I can sacrifice the Rage Hound in response and get rid of it. So I think I'll keep the Blood Aspirant back in case he has Omen of the Sun, and I will attack with both of these. So. Okay, no Omen of the Sun, interesting. Guess the Underworld Charger makes sense. You could have a counter spell, I guess, but that's fine, and we'll pass. And a Triton Wave Rider, it's not an issue, I can definitely trade off for that. Could just double Omen the Forge here and kill one. It's not a bad idea. Actually, I can just Omen the Forge in Mogus' favor. And then I can attack with my 3-drops. I think I'll do that. I can always just sacrifice the Omen, but I think this is decent here. And here I'm fine trading these off. Opponent's deck doesn't seem too scary for what it's worth. Wondering why he isn't blocking. He didn't mold a 5, so revoke existence, sure. Alright. I think we just attacking for lethal this turn. Right. Guess I'll pump the Oracle once. Starlight Mantle, so I can respond by sacking the Underworld Charger. Yeah, why not? Can't do it to the face. Doesn't matter. It's 6 damage anyway, so I'll just let it resolve. That just gives us more information about what the opponent's going to do. So, pretty easy victory. What do I need to consider for the sideboard? Not much really. Most of his creatures are 3 toughness. I guess a third Omen can maybe answer the Towering Wave Mystics in case I don't get my early drops. But I have a lot of 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I should have a lot of 2 drops to play. 3 drops are looking fine. The Dreamstalker Manticore is especially amazing with double Omen. Don't think I need Wings of Hubris, I guess. So I can add a second Omen here, and then I should be able to take out the opponent just fine. The opponent doesn't seem to have a scary deck, so I think I'll just submit this, and we might just free roll the opponent here. Alright, 2 mana. Yeah, this is good. I think we'll just keep. Would love something to sacrifice with the Portent, of course, and the Crowan War, but bet he plays the Towering Wave Mystic. He does. I actually don't intend on unblocking this Towering Wave Mystic. I don't mind if he attacks and mills me, since that can fuel my escape for the Underworld Rage Hound. I think it's fine if I take it here. Opponent plays a Transcendent Envoy. Do I block here? Probably not. I actually don't mind him fueling the escape. And that actually allowed me to get a land for this turn, so I think we'll find attacking. If he wants to trade, that's fine. I can follow it with an Incendiary Oracle. Opponent just takes it. Right. I might trade here since I have a million of these, and I don't want to take damage forever. And I should have enough to escape this Dreamstalker Manticore anyways. Could have Karametra's Blessing, Indomitable Will, okay. Sure. I think I'll just main face this Faithful End to play around any shenanigans. Hierophant isn't bad, but I do need a land, so I think I'll bottom it, since I have a bunch of stuff in the graveyard already. Another Towering Wave Mystic. Right, opponent's playing cards that don't look too optimal here. Here, I think the Rage Hound can be fine. Oracle can trade pretty well. I think the Rage Hound should be fine since he escaped a bunch of my stuff. Should be okay just exiling. I can even just trade this off, in fact. Blood Aspirant isn't bad. I am missing red mana here, but I guess if he keeps milling me, I can just keep playing my Rage Hounds, so I think I'm fine with this. Wish I had Ren mana, but we'll just keep playing this out for now with the Rage Hound. I mean, he's giving these cards away for free, so I can just keep recasting him. Yeah, we'll just recast him. Don't think Moga's Favor we need now. I mean, it would have been great against the Towering Wave Mystics, but at this point, it's still fine. What do we get rid of here? Pride of Portent, since we don't have enough lands. And then we have some removal spells that can answer the upcoming threats that the opponent plays. Alright, we can play a 2-drop and a 3-drop now, not bad, so let's move to attacks. I think I just want to hit hard with the Dreamstalker Manticore and the Incendiary Oracle. Maybe it's important to keep a removal against this Transcendent Envoy in case he enchants it with something. So I might consider leaving 3 mana open. A Stern Dismissal, that's fine. And then I think I will pass, or I can just Iroh's Blessing now. Yeah, let's Iroh's Blessing now. We should be lethal with Crowan War. Okay, Dream Trawler. Guess he can give his creature hexproof now. But I do have Faithful Hand and the Crowan War, so I think I'm fine with it, so I think we just move to attacks. Could just Faithful End the face, and that should kill the Dream Trawler. I think I'll keep that on top. Oops. Oh, oops. Alright, I made a misplay. Yep. Because now he can just give himself hexproof here. Yep, that was bad. Okay, never mind. That was a really bad play. I thought it was the opponent's turn where I could use the Invading Manticore and ping him in the face, but seems like that wasn't the case. I think the right play would have been just to attack, play the Crowan War, and then maybe Mogus' Favor on it. Maybe Mogus' Favor and then use the Crowan War. But he does gain hexproof until end of turn, so I guess the whole game plan here is just make sure he doesn't cast Dream Trawler, so alright, don't have any creatures, but we are on the play. Think it's fine keeping this. Guess the opponent forced blue-white, even though he doesn't have a lot of good cards, just to play Dream Trawler. Makes sense. Wave Mystic. Think I'll just kill it. Yeah, it's not bad. Just killing it, and then I can use the end of my turn, next turn, to just scry. Oracle is pretty good. Opponent could have a Vexing Goal, but I just have another Oracle left. Or if he plays, I guess I can Faithful End it in response. Should have pumped once at least, but misplayed. Guess he can counter this. Sure. So I missed an extra point of damage. Don't know if that matters, but at least use Deny Divine on the 2-drop, which I don't care too much about. Another Faithful End, okay. So I can pump this once, make sure I don't mess up this time. We'll see what the opponent does here. Another Towering Wave Mystic. Could just Faithful End it, just to get out of the way. It's not bad. Because of Hexproof Mantle, but at least this baits it out. Alright, and he has it. Probably sacrifice Omen end of turn to Scry. Need to find some playables here. Definitely don't need lands, so let's bottom all those. But we get them anyway, so I guess we're pumping. Put could bounce us here, so I should be a little bit careful, since that can make me lose tempo, but let's do it anyways. Doesn't seem like he has it, and 5 damage is a lot, so. Could have the Dream Trawler in his hand right now. Slaughter Priest is good, so I think I'll pump twice and then play the Slaughter Priest. If he plays Dream Trawler, I'm pretty much done for, I guess. Alright. I guess I'll just replay it again. Hit him for 3. Play the Slaughter Priest. And if he plays Dream Trawler, it's over. Oh no, no Dream Trawler. Please, no Dream Trawler. Okay. He probably has Triumphant Surge. Or he's just giving me the wind. Good game. Alright, sweet. Currently 4-0. The second match I whiffed against Dream Trawler. If he played Dream Trawler, I think he would have won that game, but luckily he didn't play it, so let's get to our final win. I think we still keep Wings of Hubris. That last opponent just didn't play such a great deck, so I think we're still fine keeping this configuration. Actually, I think we were playing 16 lands that game. Let me see if it's still 16. Yeah, we're still playing 16 lands, so we're still fine. Not a good starting hand. I do need red mana. I'm on the play, but I still don't think we can keep this. This is a little bit better, not amazing, but I think I'll keep this. And what do I bottom? I don't know. Don't want to bottom Wings of Hubris. Maybe I actually bottom the Soul Reaper. Even though this is a fine body, and we can sack the creature to the Chrome War. But I do want a 2-drop here, so I think the Soul Reaper goes. Next turn we can equip Wings of Hubris. I think we just play out the wings now just to get it on the battlefield. Could have a Faithful End. Yep. Do need a creature to have this Iroh's Blessings to be active, so even if I get a land off the top, we're not gonna have the best. So let's just pass. Entrancing Lyre, that's very good. Wish I had an Irreverent Revelers to answer that, but guess we have a Rage Hound instead. Opponent can spend his whole turn next turn using the Lyre, but that's fine by me. Hopefully we can pick up more creatures off the top. Opponent's is stopping on my upkeep. No, actually I stopped on my... Opponent's stopping on my upkeep for some reason. Don't know why. Still waiting for the opponent. Opponent has priority, so... Let's see what he's thinking here. Opponent lets me draw. Nothing exciting here. I think I'll just play the land and pass. Opponent doesn't untap the Lyre. Dream Shaper, Manticore, okay. I think I'll Iroh's Blessing it just to save the instant speed ability of this Dream Shaper shot of this Final Death. It's much more important to just get this out of the way while I can, since the sorcery speed is usually worse than instant speed, so you just want to get some efficiency out of this. And I think I'll keep land in case he has like the discard 2. Opponent untaps the Lyre. Euphemia, okay. That's a card I'm willing to Final Death, I think. Guess the opponent might have a blocker up here. Alright, Mars Grasp. I guess I'll resolve. And he's able to make a 2/2 zombie right away. He has 2 enchantment creatures, so I do need to deal with this Ephemium, otherwise it's going to be a huge issue. I could just steal the Ephemia and force the opponent to trade into it, and then make my own zombie. That's actually not bad at all. I think I'll do that and save the final death. I guess he can lyre his own Ephemia as well. Do tokens have CMC? Yeah, let's just steal the Ephemia, make another zombie. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the right play, because now he can use the Entrancing Lyre to tap down the Ephemia. And I have no way to sacrifice this, so... Don't know if the trade was correct, since they were all going to die in the end anyway, so... Ooh, Blood Aspirant looks very good, so I can tap down the... I can sacrifice the Ephemia. But he might just untap the Lyre for the Ephemia, so... But I can... Yeah, he's probably going to tap the Lyre to tap down my Blood Aspirant, so I can't sack and kill off the Ephemia. So I think I might... So I kind of messed up this game. I think I should have maybe... And I guess it will die too, due to the fact that this deals damage on the opponent's next turn. So I definitely misplayed this game pretty badly. Pharika spawn. Alright. Alright, I think I just play the Rage Hound. I guess we will end up final deathing the Pharika spawn. Didn't play this game too well. I think I should have maybe final deathed this Ephemia, in fact. And maybe stole his Pharika spawn. Perhaps that was the better play. But now this is pretty bad for me. And I think it was much more important to kill the Pharika spawn instead. Alright, I think the opponent got this. So definitely want some early game removal against this Ephemia. The Manticore doesn't seem to line up against the 2-power too well, especially if he can make zombie tokens. So opponent also has Entrancing Lyre. That's another thing to keep in mind. I think the wings are still important in this matchup, just to allow us to fly over as a win condition. So I think the right choice is to include another Omen. I guess the Mogs' favor can do it anyways, but What do we cut here? Probably just another Rage Hound or just a Dreamstalker Manticore. This does hit pretty hard. Maybe the Portent can go, but it's pretty good with sack synergies. Maybe an Underworld Rage Hound since I have one already, and we do have some escape creatures, so maybe like this. But that last matchup I played pretty badly. So let's not make any misplays. Right, on the keep, we have Mogs' Favor, Incendiary Oracle, Dreamstalker. I think this is an easy keep, and this Mogs' Favor can easily answer the Ephemia right away, so... Going to hide the information by playing a Mountain first, I think, so he doesn't think that we have a Swamp to play the Mogs' Favor. We don't even have double black in this deck anyway, so I think I'm fine hiding the information right away. Dreamstalker Manticore can be pretty good, especially if I instant speed it on his turn. Lampad, okay. Think it might be fine attacking into this. I mean, I can pump this anyway, so I doubt the opponent's going to block. And if he does, it's a free trade, so... Annex, okay. Annex is definitely a card. I could attack with the Incendiary Oracle. I could wait until his turn on his upkeep. I can kill the Annex. The Incendiary Oracle can exile the Annex, which isn't bad. So I think I attack with the Incendiary Oracle here, maybe. Or I just Omen on his upkeep. Maybe that's even better. I could free roll him, but if he does block and I pump, then that's going to get rid of my Incendiary Oracle, so I'll just stop during the upkeep here. I guess he can stack this anyways, but that will use up his whole turn, but I think it's fine. And it's fine if he sacks the Anax because he's going to use up a mana and we can kill it. We could have Final Flare, I guess. But sacking this is okay. Alright, that's fine. He still used up mana for his whole turn. And this Mogs' Favor can answer the Satyr, so it also can't block at all, so we're still in decent shape. Underworld Charger, okay. Some pretty good attacks here. Could just Mogs' Favor take 3 from his Underworld Charger and kill the opponent. I think I'll just do that. Opponent doesn't block, okay. Opponent could have an answer for the Dreamstalker Manticore. Alright, he does. Guess he's just going to Portent and sack it. I don't really want to trade off my 2/2, so I think I'll be taking 7 here, and he sacks it, and I take 8. He should be attacking with both here. And definitely not blocking, don't want to lose an Oracle. And now he can sack it. Okay, so this isn't good. I think we just attack with one of them. Then maybe we can pump one of them and trade for the Underworld Charger, but I'm fine if he wants to block with a land pad here. Missing land drop kind of sucks, but at least I can maybe exile this Underworld Charger that's in the way. Could have a trick here, but I think I still do it. Probably has a trick here, I guess he'll sack it. Ooh, Dreamstaker. Alright, definitely need to land off the top here. No land. Okay, this is punishing. Yeah, I guess I'll play the Dreamstalker Manticore as they go. And I think I might trade off for this 5-4 if he goes for it. Just him being able to sacrifice non-land permanents and getting permanents is pretty bad for me. Especially with this Discord Piper that's in the way. So he's going to get a free card off of his deck. Hopefully it's not good. I think he'll sacrifice the Discord Piper. It makes the most sense. Missing land drops definitely isn't good in this matchup, especially since I have Portent of Betrayal in my hand. Don't know what the opponent is doing here. He should be sacrificing this. There we go. And wow, and he gets to trigger this and kill off my Dreamstalker Manticore. Well, that's pretty busted. So now I can't answer this 6-5. That's very good for the opponent, but luckily this Venomous Hierophant hopefully can stall this 6-5 out in the meantime. Don't really want to mill lands. Okay. Opponent can just find resources off the top with this Dream Shaper Shaman. Alright, I can answer that with the Iroh's Blessing, so that's not the end of the world. Now he can just sack this goat and find something off the top. A Mox's Favor, alright. Guess he's going to put on the Lamp Pad to make it a better attacker. Makes sense. So now I think we Iroh's Blessing the Cyclops here, or the Venomous Hierophant, since this can block the 3-2 profitably, and the Insanity Oracle can trade for Lamp Pad anyways. So I think I do this. And which one do I kill? I could just kill the Lamp Pad, that can be better, but yeah, let's do it like this. This makes the most sense. Do I attack? Nope. Just stay back. Opponent's going for, I think I trade. I mean, otherwise I'm going to get hit pretty hard, and I have no other way of dealing with this too efficiently, so. Myers Grasp, okay. Opponent's going to get in there for 3. I should be able to have some good, decent blockers up. Do I just play the Charger here and just go for the attack? Or do I offer to trade? I don't hate the Soul Reaper trading, since this can hit for a lot and he can drain me out over time, so I think I'll play it safe. And this Wings of Hubris with the Underworld Charger can give me kind of a good win condition here. If I get 7 mana, I can steal and sack, which isn't bad. Farika spawn, okay. This is going to be pretty tough to beat. play the Rage Scar Berserker, but he can just escape the Freaka Spawn, forcing me to sack a creature. I mean, this does stave off the Freaka Spawn for a while, but he'll just get it back again. And he can escape it twice, that's even worse. Huh. Maybe I can try to outrace the opponent by taking 3 per turn while I attack him for 9, for 5 in the air. I guess I can put a 2-turn clock with Mogs' favor, which isn't bad. So I think we'll just pass here. Opponent could just sacrifice his Freaka Spawn. Sure. And then I think I'm fine getting rid of the Soul Reaper Mogus because I do need to kind of I do need to pressure the opponent's face. I could sacrifice the Underworld Rate Charger. That's actually not bad, and I can just keep recasting it. 5/6 is pretty annoying, though. Yeah, I guess we get rid of Soul Reaper here. Maybe we can pressure the opponent in the air. I think that's the only way I win. I can try to port and steal it, but you'll just escape it again. Guess the right play might just be the Slaughter Priest here. Equip the wings. And then just get in there for 5. Chump block the 5/6 and maybe blow him out with Portent. Yeah, I think I have to block here, or else he'll just drain me. So I think the opponent has me here. Yeah, it's game over. Alright, didn't get our land drops. You lose, you win. Let's try to get this 5-win victory. And didn't play the best in the following matchups too, so definitely made some misplays. On the play, this is fine. We have a 2-drop, Omen, Underworld Charger, we'll keep. Alseid, I can answer to have Omen of the Forge. I don't hate that. I think I'll play the Underworld Rage Round. I think it just provides a lot more tempo here, unless he keeps up 1 mana here. I should be fine. Do I trade this off? This does hit pretty hard for 3, but if I trade it off, I can just follow up with an Underworld Charger, and this should usually die anyways. So I don't mind trading this off for Alseid. Depends on whether or not I get a land. Hero of the Pride, okay. I think I get in there. See if the opponent wants to trade. Opponent doesn't trade, okay. Could just play Underworld Charger now. The opponent might just stay back and give it protection from red next turn, so maybe it's best to just kill it now. I think it's more important to kill the Alseid over the hero, since the Alseid can give protection, which can be pretty annoying. Sure. Don't agree with that play. Usually there are scarier enchantments. Okay, I guess I can Faithful End that. I can also offer to trade, which isn't bad, so I think we'll go for it. Land allows me to play Final Depth, but I don't know how desperate I need it. Could be good, since I do have plays next turn anyways, so yeah, let's bottom it. I think we'll get to land 5 pretty safely in this game, and there's nothing I really want to Final Depth at 4 mana, I don't think. Could have an Omen of the Sun, but we'll see. Doesn't have it. Okay, Hierophant. Infield Escape. Nyxborn Courser, okay. Guess he gets the free kill on the 3-1, that's fine. Sentinel's Eyes, okay. Could be a good Final Death target, since I'm forced to trade into this. I think I do it, since this is pretty annoying. Now I have a good attack. Bring him down to 5. Opponent's the blue-white Flyers deck, but he doesn't have any Flyers so far. Just saw the ground blockers that can stave off the ground while he's protecting his Flyers, I think. So Wings of Hubris is definitely useful in this matchup since it can block the flying creatures if he's going for the blue-white Flyers gameplay. So for sideboard, what do we need? Omen's only good against Alcyon. It's pretty good against a hero, I guess. So what can I cut for it? Maybe a Dreamstalker Manticore. I don't hate it. I mean, the Rage Hounds aren't so great against his board since they tend to have, since he played the Courser, it tends to be 4 toughness, and that can be pretty significant. So maybe we cut the Rage Hound and put in Omen, or I can just cut the Portent, I think, since, again, we're only running 16 lands. It could be pretty hard pulling this off, and it can be a dead card in the meantime. So maybe we cut the Portent, go for the third Omen. Also, Aspect is playable as well, but I think this is fine. If we're running 16 lands, a Portent combo might take too much work. And we have Core Set 2019 coming up soon, so that should be pretty fun. Opponent just finished sideboarding. We'll see what he brings against us. Alright, Blood Aspirant isn't bad. Double Faithful End, so I have a bunch of removal. I think we just need to top deck some creatures, but overall we're on the draw, so this should be fine. This can maybe answer the Alcyon. Opponent definitely isn't going to play an Alcyon into the Blood Aspirant, but we do need to play this out because it will Otherwise, it's going to have summoning sickness the turn we play it, and we might as well just get that out of the way. Opponent could have the okay, Illyrios is very good. Definitely a very strong card. I think I'll just develop the Rage Hound this turn. Maybe offer to trade for it, and then we can Faithful End the copy. Right, I guess not. So I guess we'll move to attacks. Attack with the Underworld Rage Hound. If he trades, that's fine. We'll see. The trade is definitely okay here. I don't hate it. He could be holding up counterspell like Memory Drain or Deny the Divine. But we'll see what he does here. Yeah, the trade isn't bad. I think we'll let it happen. We'll see what he does. Right, and we'll play another Rage Hound. It could get countered here, but I do have this in I do have one in Escape already, and this isn't the worst creature for him to counter. Right, sure. Guess Blood Aspirant can sacrifice itself, which is pretty interesting. Ooh. Show Kraken. So now what? Could have Crow in the War and steal it. But then how do I get rid of it? I can sacrifice it to the Blood Aspirant, so that isn't bad. I mean, what else am I going to do? So, yeah, let's do it. I think I'm fine attacking with the Blood Aspirant. And then his Illyrios will be forced to attack into this. And then I can keep up the mana. I can play Dreamstalker, keep up mana for sacrifice to get rid of Show Kraken on my upkeep. Opponent hasn't played any flyers yet. That's fairly interesting. Usually this archetype wants you to play lots of flyers. Opponent might just pass his turn, alright. So I think we just play land, play the Manticore, might get countered, but that's fine. And then I guess we can loot. Why not? May just dump the Omen since the Faithful End is better, and we'll pass. We'll force the Illyrios to attack into it, and then we sacrifice it on our upkeep. Daybreak Chimera is very good. Guess we'll let that resolve. He could have the Starlight Mantle here, but I guess the Dreamstalker Manticore can deal 1 damage to it, so I think I'll go for it. I think I'll deal 1 damage to this Daybreak Chimera anyways. And I guess if he has another Starlight, if he has Starlight Mantle, I can use it on my turn anyways, on his upkeep. Alright, that's fine. Never mind, that was a misplay. Let's do 1 damage here. And then we'll sacrifice the Kraken. Bottom of the land. Well, I guess the Blood Aspirant dies, so that's kind of bad for me. But I mean, how else do I sacrifice the Kraken? I'll see it. Okay. Guess we'll get in there, and we will just deploy our hand. And we'll just play out another land so we can pump the Oracle a million times. Opponent might be forced to sack here, but I think I'll play the land pad first, in case he has something up his sleeves. But let's see if the opponent's forced to chump. Opponent's forced to chump, basically, I think, so we should be in good hands. Probably forced to block the Incendiary Oracle, or it would take a million damage. Guess the opponent just lets it happen. Okay. 8, 9, 10. I guess I pump it once. And then we'll just... that should be lethal. Alright, sweet. We got to 5 and 1. Did make some minor misplays. I mean, actually some pretty bad misplays, but we managed to get there. And finally can upload this part 2 video. Thank God. Let's do it. Crack a pack. Crack some packs. Let's see. Best pack 1, pick 1. What will we choose out of this pack? First on our own game seems like the clear choice, followed up by maybe Commanding Presence, and then Heliod's Punishments is pretty decent. Here, Terranica will be the clear pick, set for a white aggressive deck, and then Alciad is pretty good as well. Starlight Mantle is pretty good. Kraken is a clear bomb. Then between Warbriar's Blessing and Chainweb Arachnir, these two cards are kind of close. Chainweb Arachnir is a really nice card against flyers. Usually green does have a difficult time dealing with flyers, and so therefore if you have this card, you don't have to necessarily focus on flyer defense too much. Just having one of these can maybe just take out a flyer or block one pretty decently. So maybe Chainweb Arachnir, but these two cards are pretty close. Warbriar's Blessing is just overall a really solid removal spell. Alright, Avasta is a clear choice, just a powerful card. Whenever opponent casts an instant speed or sorcery, just create 1/2 spiders out of nowhere. Other good cards include Freeze, Band, Brawler, and Daybreak Chimera, and Heliod's Pilgrim. If this wasn't a pack, I'd probably maybe go for the Band Brawler, but between these two is also these two cards are pretty close. Heliod's Pilgrim, which can just easily make it easier to find our enchantment-based removal spells. Auras or protection auras. Daybreak Chimera is a bit more commitment towards the white devotion deck, but even if you aren't heavily devoted to white, just casting this for 4 mana, it's pretty decent. Band Brawler is a nice body, enters the battlefield as a removal spell, and a body, so it's pretty good as well. Does require a lot of ramp to get going, but it's definitely an excellent curve topper. Easy drag to the Underworld just to remain single color, but wouldn't mind first picking a Bronze High line too. This card is definitely very powerful, but you would prefer to play this in a green-white decks, since you do need to keep up the green-white mana to give it indestructible for the most part. Definitely a very powerful card, and once it dies, you can turn this into an aura that you can enchant a creature with and give indestructible. So I guess this card is also pretty splashable if you're like already in green, and you can end up splashing white just to have this card on the battlefield, have a way to give a creature indestructible. So this is a very good card, but I think I would take drag over it just because it keeps me single color. Here, I think Voracious Typhon and Warbriar's Blessing are close. I think